So PlayStation finally revealed the PlayStation 5 and some of the games coming to the console in their Future of Gaming showcase. And let's just say it was a long one, but it was definitely worth it. I could go through each game one by one, but that'll take forever. So instead, I'll just let you know my favorite games because, well, they'll obviously be your favorite too. And yes, I'll let you know what I think of the console itself, but first, the games.
Or I don't know, that thing. That magic.
PlayStation opened up the show by letting all future PlayStation 5 owners know that they will get GTA 5 for free, which is cool and all, but I think the show really kicked off when they revealed Spider-Man Miles Morales. I practically lost my shit.
Yo,
A
is
hero's
this
just someone who doesn't give up.
Spider-Man? Is this
Your dad said
Spider-Man?
that.
Spider-Man?
He was right.
Oh my god!
Now it's your turn. Go be a hero, Miles.
Miles! Oh my god, yes! Yes!
Okay.
Can you blame me? At the end of the previous game, fans knew that Insomniac was going to do more with Miles, but we never thought we'd get a whole game. This isn't only an amazing win for fans, but also for Black representation in games, which is little to none. Like, seriously, this was the only game that I owned as a kid that had a Black lead. That's sad.
I'm getting a little tired.
It is important to note that although Spider-Man Miles Morales is the next PlayStation exclusive Spider-Man game, it is not a sequel to 2018's Marvel's Spider-Man. On Insomniac's Twitter, they refer to the game as a standalone game, and PlayStation reps have clarified that it's not a full sequel or a DLC expansion.
Wait. How could there be two Spider-Men? There can't be two Spider-Men. Can there?
So think of it as being similar to how Naughty Dog did Uncharted Lost Legacy, but we don't know yet if that means the game will be cheaper, shorter in length, or feature a smaller world. However, I do know that I don't want Insomniac to use that as an excuse to cheap out on the quality that we'd expect from them. Also, I want to know what the game's about so I can stop theorizing. But I guess I will have to wait till we get our hands on it this holiday season.
No way. It appears that the dimensions are collapsing on one another. If we cannot get to...
Right, the ship. I mean, we can't be that far.
I have it in my sight.
They have found us, Ratchet.
Speaking of Insomniac, the studio also revealed that everyone's favorite Lombax and Robot Duo will make their debut on PlayStation 5 with Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. I remember playing this game when I was really young in 2002. Good times. No, seriously, it was lots of fun. It was a fun adventure filled with humor, and the gameplay was solid. Although I have to admit, I haven't played all of the 10 sequels and spin-offs yet. Watching the trailer made me want to get back into the franchise, so I will. In the trailer, we see Ratchet and Clank jumping through different dimensions, and each dimension they jump to is more beautiful than the previous. At the end of the trailer, Insomniac also teased that a new Lombax rocking a badass robotic arm will be joining in on the fun. We don't know yet if players will be able to play as her, but I'm hoping we do because she looks hella cool and I want to be hella cool too.
Ratchet?
Who? Just so cool. If you're a fan of really cool sci-fi stuff like space, aliens, time loops, and Edge of Tomorrow, then Returnal may be for you.
Over and over, I relive my first moments on this alien planet.
Similar to the movie Edge of Tomorrow, Returnal's trailer features a character who is stuck in a time loop. It also appears that she's stranded on an alien planet, and every time she dies, she has to relive her arrival on the planet over and over again. What's even more interesting is that her and the planet change every time she dies.
The crash. The attack. My death. The crash. The attack. My death. Trapped in this endless cycle.
I'm a fan of sci-fi, so this is definitely on my list. The trailer also gives me some major Prometheus vibes, and it looks like the character will also have a psychological struggle, which could make for a good story. I also like that the developers chose an older female as the lead, if she's the lead, because, I mean, it's just more interesting to see a game from that refreshing perspective. Plus, she has really cool eyes. I have to admit, my first thought when I saw the trailer was, okay, Tony the Tiger is getting a game, but obviously that doesn't make sense. Or actually does it, because Returnal has a game. It's a pretty good game too.
I just love this team. That's so good. Oh my god. And he winks at me. This is so good. He's perfect. He's perfect.
Anyways, Sackboy is back, but not in Little Big Planet. Instead, he's returning in Sackboy's A Big Adventure. It's shaking things up for the character and bringing him and his adorable friends to the world of 3D platforming. And yes, I said friends, meaning it will offer multiplayer. This is awesome news. Little Big Planet was fun, and I think Sackboy has the potential to tap deeper into the family market that can benefit PlayStation. It also looks like the devs Sumo Digital is taking a few notes from Nintendo's Mario games as well, which they'd be foolish not to. Nintendo is a leader in the family market, so why not borrow elements that work? I just hope that Sackboy A Big Adventure will also offer unique and creative gameplay mechanics that will make it stand out.
Oh no. Never open doors like that.
Who are you? Who sent you? What's going on? They're coming. Who is?
What the hell is this?
What that was, former me, is Resident Evil Village, and it gets even creepier. Resident Evil Village's trailer will definitely give you the creeps as it ticks all of the horror boxes. Creepy forest? Check. Creepy house? Check. Creepy woman inside house? Check. Creepy organ dead body thing? Check. They also got witches, werewolves, and a scary old woman. Although all of this is telling me I shouldn't play it, I probably will in a well-lit room, never at night, and around friends because I'm a wuss. Look, despite me being scared of everything, I have to say the story of the Resident Evil franchise captivates me. Knowing that it is officially Resident Evil 8 and it is picking up after Resident Evil 7 means that I have to know what happens, even if it means not sleeping for a few months. The games were great, but I have to talk about the console that has now spawned so many memes. The PlayStation 5. Look, you're either gonna love it or hate it, and I have to say I don't hate it. I like that the design departs from what we think a PlayStation console should look like. To innovate means to also innovate the design. The PlayStation 5 looks well ventilated and hopefully solves fan issues that some PlayStation 4 owners are familiar with. I like that the PlayStation 5's curves and its two-tone color are dope, but I really do hope that there's a black version that will match my TV stand and my other consoles. Also, I saw many people freaking out about having to have the PlayStation 5 stand up vertically, but you don't have to. You could also lay it horizontally with the stand, which I prefer. Overall, the games look good, and so does the console. But there's still a lot that we don't know about PlayStation 5, like the graphical difference between it and the PlayStation 4, if it supports backward compatibility, and its UI design. PlayStation did tease some of these things in the reveal, but we need to know more. So I look forward to learning more about the console and what it will bring. I would love to know what you guys think as well, so let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.